Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Creator Club with Reece FC. Since you was last with us, it's been absolutely unreal, the form we've been in. You can see the league table there. Have a look out for us. We're 7th. How are we 7th after the start we had? Well, I'll tell you how. We went on an unbelievable run. 7 or 8 games we won in a row. I think it was 8. Let's have a look. You was with us around here, wasn't you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, it was actually 9-game winning run. Unbelievable stuff. And it's fair. I think it's fair to say Lucas Tomlinson has been the man to turn us around. Look how many goals he's been involved in. There's one there. He got a brace there. He got a brace against St Albans. He got another goal just before that against Eastbourne Borough. He's been on fire. He's taken the pressure off of old Byron Lawrence, who is our top performer by far. And we wouldn't have been, without them two this season, we wouldn't have been anywhere near the playoffs. We'd be rock bottom, I think. But it's been unbelievable. We even got a goal somewhere from Chiadozi. I didn't realise it was that long ago, actually. Well, he scored one goal anyway, but he's actually played quite well in a shadow striker position. He's got a few assists for us, actually. But it's been going really well all the way up until that Bath City game. I think it was a bit of bringing us back down to earth sort of thing, because we played really well in the game. Bath were 5th going into it. I'm sure they were 5th, just a couple of places above us. But you know what, we played really well. We just didn't take our chances on the day, and Bath were quite ruthless. But hey ho, we couldn't win every single game. But yeah, no, it's been a terrific run. Bit of transfer news for you as well. We have bought in Sam Osborne on loan from Notts County. Now, Osborne is a right winger, natural in a position. He's been brought in really to battle it out with Cole. Tomlinson there is the best right winger, at the club, but we're playing him on the left. Obviously, he's working wonders there. Osborne comes in just for a bit more depth at that side of the pitch. Cole's been superb since being moved over there, but Osborne comes in just gives us another option. He's been good for us as well. Let's take a look at the squad here, and everything's everywhere again. Auto size all columns. If you have a look here, Osborne now average rating of 7.43. He hasn't started a game for us yet. He's made 4 substitute appearances, but he's already grabbed us 2 goals and an assist as well. Good signing for us. In fact, I don't actually remember him scoring. Have I just made that up? Was that for somebody else? Oh, he has scored 2. I'm lying. I thought it just, for a moment, I was thinking, as I was saying, I don't remember him scoring twice, but yeah, I remember that goal against Oxford City. That was a decent strike, actually, outside of the box. I thought it showed I thought it meant his time at Notts County, what he'd scored for them this season as well was factored in. But we've got a game here today against Dulwich Hamlet, who are 1 place above us in the league, so this is a real test. I didn't show you the squad that I was going for, but anyway, you can see it here. I'd already pre-picked it. Chiadozi in the shadow striker role, Tomlinson on the left, Cole on the right, Akinyemi, of course, the ever-present up front. Harry Smith, you'll notice, is in there ahead of Billy Roast. We've been playing Smith, the youngster, in there for 5 or 6 games now. He's done really well there. He's done better than Roast anyway, and he's keeping him out the side. Roast was out with an injury. Smith come in and took his chance. So, Dulwich Hamlet at home. We are going to say we'll expect to see a much better performance for you today, and we're going to tell them all we have faith. Big game this. It would be nice to get back to winning ways. As you can see there, we're currently 3 points in the playoffs. Does that make sense? Yeah. Hemel Hempstead have taken an early lead though, and they're 2 points behind us now. This better not be another game without giving you highlights. I'll be really annoyed if that is the case. This should be a good game, really, 7th against 6th. But it'd be nice to just put a little gap between us and 8th. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? Chiadozi with a throw to Tuttle, who has lost out there. And Dulwich Hamlet are looking to break away here. Good ball through to Mills, and Matsuzaka has made a big mess of that. Mills, 1-0 to Dulwich Hamlet. Matsuzaka, we've just offered him a new deal. On the back of that, I don't think he deserves one. Everything's moved. Everything has moved around here. Apologies for that. Poor defending there from us. Not the ideal start. As it stands, though, we'd still be in the playoff positions. 20 minutes gone here. We are 1-0 down. Not ideal. Tell the boys to show a bit of passion. We have the throw. Hopefully we don't mess this one up. Here's Chiadozi. Back to Ocran. Now to Byron Lawrence. Harry Smith to Lawrence. Lovely ball out wide to Tomlinson. Can he keep the ball in play? He can, but he's lost it to McCoy. And now Dulwich Hamlet are going to look to break away. And that's a terrible ball. Here's Cole. Can we make... Yes, he can. He can equalise. I don't know what I was going to say. I said, can we make? And then he had a shot. Anyway, we've equalised regardless. Lovely goal from Adiyanka Cole. It's his 6th of the season. 2 defensive errors in this game has led to 2 goals for either team. Cole strikes beautifully. The keeper nearly had it, actually, but who cares? It's winning. Goal's a goal. Charlie Tuttle has his 2nd yellow card of the season. I can't praise the team. Why can't I do that? This is a bit of an indicator because we've been playing teams towards the bottom of the table, mid-table, and we've been beating them comfortably. So that shows me we're a good mid-table side. But coming up against the likes of Bath and Dulwich Hamlet, we struggled against Bath. We struggled to create chances, really. Good possession. When we're doing the same here, a lot of possession. Too early to say that we're not creating chances, but we obviously are. We've equalised already. Here's Lawrence. Back to Harry Smith. At least we've got some highlights for you in this game, unlike the last one. And that's a poor ball through from Charlie Tuttle. Is that how you pronounce it? Tuttle? Tutley? I'm going to say Tuttle. Here come Dulwich again now. Lovely through ball. I think he was just onside. Here's Fundy. Great save from Billy Johnson, who, touch wood, has been really good for us in the last few games, for sure. He's really kept us in a few games. And a couple of them wins anyway. There was one game where it's 3-0 up, I think, and 85th minute, I can't remember what team it was, opposition got a goal back and they absolutely smashed us in the last 3 or 4 minutes. And Johnson was top quality to keep them out. Here's Ocran. Into the box he goes. He looks to dink a ball over. Here's Tomlinson. He's going to have a strike. Is that off the post? It doesn't matter. Akinyemi's there for his 12th goal of the season. Lovely, lovely poacher's effort. 6-yard box, exactly where I want him to be. He's not playing as a poacher, but he was playing as one there. And that's exactly where we want our strikers to be. There for the rebounds. Lovely little finish, getting there ahead of the defender. We turn it around here. We was 1-0 down, but obviously we're 2-1 up now. And hopefully we can cruise along nicely to half-time in the lead. But Dulwich Hamlet are on the attack again, but we've dealt with it with Matsuzaka. Lawrence pings it out wide to Cole. Long ball forward here, looking for Akinyemi. Holds it up nicely, back to Ocran. He finds Chiadozi, who's playing very well in that shadow striker role. He's going on his own here. He's finding Tomlinson. Tomlinson skimmed him. It's 3-1. It's a beautiful goal from Lucas Tomlinson, and that's his 10th goal of the season. Another assist for Chiadozi, who just keeps bagging assists in recent weeks. And it's a beautiful goal again. Lovely team goal. Chiadozi takes it past one. Lovely little ball to Tomlinson, who skips past his man with ease. And he hits it into the roof of the net. I'm out of breath in this half. This is more highlights I've showed you than in most games this season. Billericay have the lead against Chelmsford. Doesn't really matter to us if they win. Here's Mills. Dulwich looking to get one back before half time. It would be nice to keep them out. But, oh no. Johnson's steady hands. What am I talking about? Doesn't matter if Billericay win. Chelmsford are just above us, aren't they? I'm sure they're about 3rd or 4th. What a strike. Just over the bar. Chelmsford, yeah, 4th. Just saw they dropped down, so I'm not really worried about 3rd place. I'm just worried about 8th. Let's just get in that top 7. Who would have thought I'd be saying that in the last episode? Let's tell the lads to not get complacent, I think. Let's tell them not to drop their performance levels. We found consistency really because I finally decided we're just going to go for the tiki taka. That's a good effort. Oh, he's offside. Lucky. We're just going to go with the tiki taka. Just let the players just play it, no matter the opposition. Play with a positive attitude, and just get more familiar with it. Really, play with a more settled team. Because I was chopping and changing at the start. I didn't really know my best team, but now I'm getting to know the players. Players are responding to my tactics. It's a really nice balance. And while we're in this game, more updates really. We're really struggling to sign people, even our own players, to get them to extend contracts. We've managed to extend a couple of them. And there's a fourth goal. Depot Akinyemi again for his 13th of the season. I was actually looking at the ratings. Was it a header? Is that the set piece tactic working? It was. Lovely. 4-1. This is a massive result, this. Dulwich is 6. They're above us. I thought we might struggle in this game because we struggled. Well, we lost to Bath, but this result will take us up to 6. We'll leapfrog Dulwich Hamlet because of our positive goal difference. Johnson, would be lovely to get 5 or 6, wouldn't it? Here's Patterson. That's Uzaka. Tuttle into Lawrence. Playing patiently here. Lovely ball at the top. Akinyemi, is he in here? Is it his hat trick? No. Unlucky there. As I was saying, contracts. Yep. We're really balancing the club at the minute. The finances are steadily getting there. We've got a few members of staff in, new head of youth development, a new coach. We've brought James Hayter in as a coach. You might be familiar with the name. He was a good Football League striker. He used to score bags of goals in League One and League Two. We've got him in now, so he retired from playing football. We brought him in, and hopefully we can score more goals with a coach like that in the team. I haven't made a change yet. I'm waffling on. Let's have a look. Not very good managerial skills, is it? Stray, another youngster, he's coming in for the shadow striker role, replacing Chia Doze. This really annoys me. Auto-size columns, thank you. Keep it that way and remember it, please, Football Manager. Akin Yemi, I'd like to rest him, but he's on 2 goals. It'd be a bit harsh to take him off when he's on a hat-trick. We are going to bring Brilly Roast on as well, and I think that will do us for now. Don't want Harry Smith picking up a second yellow card and then being suspended for the next game. But this is lovely. If it stays like this, we'll be 4 points clear of 8th place Hemel Hempstead. And it's literally going to look like a promotion run all of a sudden. Promotion push, sorry. We're 7 points behind second place Dartford, but I think Wolston in first are well out of reach for us. We've left it too late, really. But we come into form at the right time for the playoff push. Ball over the top, Akinyemi picks it up nicely, plays it back to Tomlinson, who strikes off the bar, I think. Was it off the bar? It might have been. 90th minute here, though. Can we conjure up another chance and another goal? Lawrence loses out to Monica. Up to Mills. Disappointing to concede one here. Here's White. Good chance. Stranded the keeper. Lovely. And it's 4-2 here. And I think that means we'll be 7th. I think that's an important goal there for Dulwich, because we was ahead of them on goal difference, and now, yeah, we've dropped back down now. That's a shame. It'd been nice to be in 6th, wouldn't it, tonight? But the full-time whistle goes. The most important thing isn't the goals, it's the result. And we have smashed 4 goals past Dulwich Hamlet. And I am going to tell the boys they did brilliantly in a passionate manner. Very happy with the result and the way you played. They all look delighted, and so they should be. They should be delighted with themselves. Let's have a look at the league table after that. Tunbridge Angels up next for us away. They are struggling, so it will be nice to pick up another 3 points there. They're 6 points above the drop zone, Tunbridge Angels. So we should fancy our chances there. We're 4 points, 3 points clear of Maidstone United. 15 wins out of 33. You wouldn't have thought that, would you? You really wouldn't. We've only lost 8 as well. Best record in division is 6. So that is good going. Next up for us in National League South is Tunbridge Angels away. The lineup we're going for is this. It's an unchanged side. Chiadoze still operating in that shadow striker role. Harry Smith still in the central midfield role ahead of Roast. Just going to look at my options for the bench, really. Yeah, we're going to keep it like this. In other news as well, in between the 2 matches, Kyron Clements and Matt Zuzaka have signed new deals to stay at the club, which is amazing news for us. beforehand they didn't want to sign, but all of a sudden we're doing well. They want to stay at the club. We are going to say go out there and carry on straight from where you left off. And I'm going to say to them today that I want to see, rather than I have faith in you, because we should, if we want to get in the playoffs, we should come to Tunbridge Angels and beat them comfortably. Watch me eat my hat now after that. Just a reminder, we are 3 points in the playoffs. Is that right? 3 points clear of 8th. 8 places outside the playoffs. Okran to Cole. Be nice to get a good early goal and set a marker for the rest of the game. Akinyemi. Chia Doze plays a lovely ball out wide. Tomlinson. Okay, I mean, he's too good for this league. Tomlinson, what a goal that would have been. Saved by the keeper. Excuse the cough. Cole has suffered a bruised thigh, has he? Well, let's rest him up and bring on Osborne. No point risking Cole. Well, I'm there. Thought it was in then. It looked like it was in between the keeper's legs. There's confirmation. We just brought in Sam Osborne for Cole. This is your real first proper look at Osborne, I think. Let's hope he lives up to the reputation I've just, lives up to his reputation. Look at me trying to be fancy. 20 minutes gone though, not a lot happening. We're having a lot of the ball and we're creating a lot of chances. I demand more from the boys. We need to win this game, I think. Well, technically we don't need to win it. We're in a really good position. Where we really didn't expect to be. But if we want to finish in the playoffs, we do need to win this game, really. Is this a corner or a free kick? Free kick. Lawrence. Whips the ball in. Cleared away. Here's Harry Smith. Tomlinson strikes. It's a lovely goal. 11th goal of the season for Lucas Tomlinson. And an assist for our young star, Harry Smith. Another great start to the game. We're dominating and we're winning. Thoroughly deserved. And that would put us up to 6. That would be lovely because Dunwich Hamlet are still drawing with Dorking. It's nice. This stage of the season, you start to keep a bit more of an eye on the latest scores and what's going on. We're coming to the business end of the season, ladies and gentlemen. We're actually not far off of second, are we? 6 points, but there's a few teams in between us. We won't finish there, I don't think. I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't get you automatically promoted in this league. It just gives you another playoff space. So it doesn't really matter where we finish in this top 7 to me. I still don't think we're good enough to go up. There's far better teams in this in the playoff mix anyway than us. We're absolutely dominating this game. Look at that, 11 shots, 8 on target, 67% possession, but it's only 1-0. That's the frustrating thing about it. We don't want to concede a sloppy goal. It'd be nice to get 2 or 3, to be fair, quite early in the second half, because it'd be nice to rest Tomlinson, because he's looking a bit tired. He's playing literally every minute of every game at the minute, because he's that good. Another highlight for us, great. Hopefully we can take this ball back, and we have. Here is Tomlinson now. Racing forward, Tomlinson still has the ball. Lawrence. Out wide to Tuttle, lovely ball in. Oh, Akinyemi couldn't divert that past the keeper, but a lovely move again. We've had 15 shots in this first half and nearly 70% possession. This is pure dominance, and they're running through on goal. This will show you, if you don't take your chances, you'll be made to rue them, but they've missed. Quite a long half, this one. We've Got another chance here. Lawrence is going to swing a ball in towards the back post, and it's been somehow turned over the line by Akinyemi for his 4th goal of the season. That's not right. 4 goals. Surely that's meant to say 14. Let's get a bit of confirmation on that one. History, career stats. There you go, 11. 11 goals this season. Where on earth did 4 come from? Did it come from player of the matches? Stupid. Anyway, back to the game now. We're going to be taking a comfortable lead into the half-time break here as we're 2-0 up. And the half-time whistle goes. Let's tell the lads, you're doing well. Don't get too complacent out there. There you go. Keep focused. Hand over to the assistant and a team talk, and we'll begin the second half. Nice early goal, please, boys, and then we can plain sail all the way through to the end of the match. We are up to 5th as it stands. Look how tight it is on goal difference and the points. Look at that. 4th place bar from 59. As I was just trying to work out, we skipped to a highlight. They kept hold of the ball here. We don't want to let one in early and give them confidence. Here's Donovan. And it's a goal. Harry Donovan has scored. It's Tunbridge Angels 1, Reece FC 2. That is not the ideal start that we wanted in this second half. Very frustrating, that. I just told them, don't be complacent. Things can change quickly in football. And they was complacent, and things are starting to change quickly. So as we was looking at the goal difference, look at that. 2nd place, you've got 15, plus 15. Then it's plus 14, plus 13. Everyone's got a very similar goal difference. Interesting times. And they've got a corner, and this is not good for us. How did he miss that? Let off again. Let's tell the boys to show a bit of passion here. They've gone to sleep. They're still in the dressing room. .53 minutes gone here. We're still having shots over. 20 shots, 65% possession. They've really come at us though. This first 10 minutes of the second half. Chiadoze is frustrated by the feedback and shows some passion. Well, if he wasn't playing silly, I wouldn't give that feedback, would I, Chiadoze? Because we was cruising at half time, and now it's nerve-wracking. And I'm going to look to make a change here. I might look at... Well, Harry Smith's having a good game, isn't he? But I'm going to bring Billy Roast on, just for the experience, really, in central midfield. We've already made a change, haven't we? Because Cole got injured. So we'll just keep it this way. I'll be really pleased with this response from that defeat against Bath. To come back and beat Dulwich and Tunbridge Angels, that'd be like nine wins from 10 games. That's really good run, really. In the game as well, Manchester City, I think, are just about to sack Pep Guardiola, or he has been sacked. Got me thinking, I wonder if they will come fishing for young English talented managers in the National League. And hello, Man City, look at the job I'm doing down here. We're relegation favourites, but now we're in the playoff positions. Take note. 65 minutes gone. It's still Tunbridge Angels 1, Reece FC 2. I'm going to ask him to show me a bit of passion again. What's Chiadozi get the ump about that? See what I mean, though? He's doing well in that shadow striker role. He's playing with confidence. He's got a 7.5 rating in this game. You can't knock it. He's doing very well there. It's nice to fit him in the team somehow. He's apparently, according to some of my staff, he is the best striker at the club. He just doesn't score goals as a striker, does he? That's the problem. He's more of an assist man. But as long as the team's winning, I don't really care. Because that's all that matters, is results on the pitch, not individual players. Not much going on this second half, which I'm quite relieved at, really, at the pace that Tunbridge started this second half. It could easily be 2-2, or we could be 3-2 down, really. But we've held them at bay. We've had 24 shots, and I spoke too soon, haven't I? Bray with a free kick, he pings it forward, and we've got hold of it with the experienced roast, Cochrane. Here's Sam Osborne, your first real glimpse of him running down the wing here. Lovely ball in. Tomlinson, and it's 3-1, and that should be game, set and match. Tomlinson's 12th goal of the season, an assist by our other new man, another winger, Sam Osborne. It was a lovely goal. We are up to 6th position in the league here, and we are cruising to the playoffs, hopefully. Lovely ball in, great header, leapt like a salmon to put us 3-1 up. Tomlinson's got 2 now, isn't he? Akinyemi's got the 1. Let's make a change here. I want to bring Stray on, I think, for Giardosi. He's not going to be too impressed with that. Bit of time wasting as well. We've got a real nice balance to this squad now. You know, mixture of youth and experienced players. Like Stray's a good young player, Reece Stray. It's nice to bring him on, give him game time, try and let him reach his potential without loaning him out or anything. Because the assistant manager was saying, oh, maybe loan him out, maybe loan this player out. I haven't loaned anybody out because the players I'm interested in developing, I actually just want to give game time. It seems silly not to. As it stands, we'll be 5 points clear of 8th place Maidstone United, who are drawing 0-0 with Bath. That's a really good result for us. And as it stands, we are 4 points off second. It's like this game keeps thinking about highlights. If you notice, the time keeps pausing and nothing happens. Bath City have just gone 1-0 up against Maidstone. Well, it did say that in the top left, but it hasn't updated on the latest scores or the league table. They have been knocked down to 7th. Maidstone equalised instantly, maybe that's why. And that's good for us. Dulwich Hamlet must be winning as well. Yeah, it looks like they're winning at home to Dorking. And so we drop back down to 6th. I thought I said 10 minutes of added time for some stupid reason. But it's 3. Panic over. So hopefully we can see this game out. 3 of the players are looking complacent. 4 of them are now. And that's not good. Byron Lawrence has kind of gone quiet since Tomlinson's come to the club. A bit of a less stressful loan for him now. Now that the whole team doesn't rest on his shoulders. Good win, boys. I think that calls to tell them I'm very pleased with the result and the way you played. And that victory over Tunbridge Angels there brings us 6 points clear of 8th, is that? Yep, 6 points clear of 8th. Wonderful stuff, really. How many games in this league? 42. Gosh, so we're actually quite close to the end of the season, aren't we? Amazing. Well, in my head, it was 46 because that's what it normally is in outside the Premier League, but it's 42. Let's have a look at the schedule and see when we'll be back for the next episode. Scroll. Look at that form. Look at that from Concord Rangers at home. We have won literally every game bar one. That's astonishing. Scored in every game as well, obviously, because we've won them. Unfortunately, we didn't score against Bath when we should have, really. Next game is Havant and Waterlooville, who are 10th. Maidstone's a big game. That is a big game. But I don't want to bring you back that soon. I will probably play the next. I might as well bring you back around here for the final two home games of the season, and hopefully they're not the final two home games of the season, because hopefully we've got some playoff action for you. So we will, if anything happens in between, obviously I'll let you know. We'll cut in with another episode if we're about to completely mess it up, or if we're about to qualify early for the playoffs. Hopefully that. But if you did like the video, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so for daily Football Manager videos. Coming next week, we're going to slow the schedule down a little bit with Creator Club, because we're starting our new series of, I think we're going to call it Waking a Sleeping Giant, and we're going to focus on trying to get Blackburn Rovers up from the Championship back to the Premier League and winning a title with them. Something like that anyway. It sounds easy, doesn't it? But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time on ReCFC.